Hey guys, welcome back to another review, and today I am reviewing The Legend of Hercules, starring Kellen Lutz, Gala Wise, Scott Adkins, and Roxanne McKee, and was directed by Rennie Harlan, the director of Die Hard 2, and Cliffhanger, and A Long Kiss Goodnight, which two of those movies I enjoyed. It was Die Hard 2 and Cliffhanger. I did not like Long Kiss Goodnight. Okay, and this film is about the origin story of the mythical Greek hero. He was betrayed by his father, by his stepfather, the king, Scott Adkins, and he was exiled and sold into slavery because of a forbidden love. Oh my gosh! Hercules must use his powers to fight his way to his rightful kingdom. And this movie's bad, okay? I'm just gonna get that out of the way. This movie's pretty awful. Why am I reviewing it? Because I felt like reviewing something fun, especially that I felt like reviewing something bad that I could gripe about. And yeah, I know the holiday season is right around the corner, but right now I just am in the mood for for reviewing a terrible movie, so I could pump out hopefully a fun review. All right, is there anything good about this movie? Not really. Some of the fight choreography is I mean, at least it's not like crappy shaky cam. It's still terrible, but you still like you can at least tell what's going on. That's the biggest positive I could give this movie. The green screen looks like like the 1960s James Bond Sean Connery movies. I mean, yeah, they don't look bad for their time, but this movie, it came out in 2014, and it looks like if it came out in the 1960s. All right, costume design terrible because oh boy, oh man, the costume designs, they all look so cheap. They look cheap, and freshly laundered. I mean, at least oh boy. If you didn't know, I was actually in the middle of making a feature-length film, a very low-budget movie. Our costumes looked better than these. And all right, the acting. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna tear apart the actors and whatnot. They could be good in other things that I don't know of, but as in this movie, they're bad because Kellen Lutz, I think, was in Twilight. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but I think he was in Twilight. Not good. Not good in this movie. Everyone in this movie is terrible. Scott Adkins. Okay, I'll give him this. He's a good stuntman, really good stuntman. He was actually good in the movie Avengement, which came out last year, in 2019. He was pretty good in that movie. But in this movie, yeah, no, he's not good in this movie. He's over the top. He screams at everything. Like he could be having a normal day conversation, and he'll talk like this. I'm never doing that again. My apologies. And then, there's his brother, this Loki ripoff dude. He's always talking like Gollum. He's like acting mysteriously evil, like mustache twirling villain kind of thing. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's ridiculous. And the love story, cheesy as heck. And I've seen some pretty cheesy rom-coms in my life, but at least those ones were a tiny bit enjoyable. Oh boy, this romance was so freaking cheesy. Oh man. But hey, at least this movie was entertaining in the so bad that it's good way. You could watch it, you could be entertained, you could laugh at how bad it is. It's one of those movies. All right. Like there was this one scene where a woman is. I don't want to say it because it sounds pretty vulgar, but I won't. I'll try my best to not make it sound dirty. A woman is impregnated by an invisible Zeus. That's how she gives birth to Hercules, and then the king comes in, and his reaction was freaking hilarious. Oh man, I laughed so hard at his reaction. His eyes were wide and he was screaming. It was freaking funny. So freaking funny. Alright, the action sequences. Like I said, some of the choreography is fine. because you can at least tell what's going on. Other than that, they're terrible. I mean, they're like oh man, people are getting sliced up with, zero blood, so that's not realistic in any way. Every single time someone is punched, there's slow motion. I mean, it's not 300. This movie completely is a ripoff on Gladiator and 300, by the way. Two way better movies. And yeah, this movie rips off 300 in the slow-mo. And like they're trying to be stylistic, but no one's given a crap about slow motion fight scenes since 2006. And I know this movie is an easy target, but I'm being fully honest here. This is not a good movie. And the pacing sucks. Sometimes the movie slows down. Oh, it slows down way too much. Way too much. Like, sometimes it just gets boring. Oh boy. But anyway, I'm kind of done griping with this movie. There's more things to talk about, but I don't have the energy to deal with them, talk about them. Yeah, it's basically all I have to say about this one. All right, this movie's terrible. It sucks. In conclusion, I don't recommend you watch this as an actual movie, but I do kind of recommend you watch it if you're in the mood for watching a very bad movie and you just want to laugh at it. Even though in reality, I'd rather watch The Happening, which that is the greatest bad movie. Like that, I watched that one twice already. And it makes me laugh every time. Great unintentional comedy that movie is. But anyway, The Legend of Hercules is gonna get an F and is an unholy abomination. So yeah, that's it. So if you've seen The Legend of Hercules, which you probably haven't, but if you have, let me know what you think about it. Which you most likely hate it, but I'm just gonna say, just let me know what you think about it in the comment section. If you like this review, give it a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Man, I should have reviewed The Little Prince.